Don't Torture a Duckling, directed by Lucio Fulci, starring Florinda Bolkan, Bouchet, and Tomas Milian. A reporter and a promiscuous young woman try to solve a series of child killings in a remote southern Italian town rife with superstition and a distrust of outsiders. I've only recently been introduced to Lucio Fulci films. My buddy Court Psyops from Cinema Psyops was on my podcast a few months back, and we did a Fulci episode, and one of the films that he recommended I watch was Don't Torture a Duckling. I'd heard about this film. I heard that it was pretty notorious. Out of the Fulci films I've seen, which have been 3 of them, this is my favorite. And out of the Giallo films I've seen, this is my favorite as well. This is a really well-crafted film. It really gets into the Catholic Church and repressed sexuality. Basically, this story takes place in this small village in Italy. This village is very much into its superstition. And so there's the village witch, who people are afraid of. There's this woman who's considered promiscuous because she's very free with her sexuality. And then there are the rest of the women that are from that town who are very submissive. Within the southern town of Italy, they're very repressed. And we also have this priest in the story who has a bit of a strange relationship with the young boys. It feels a little off. The violence in this film, although it's not nearly the amount of violence in other Fulci films, when it does hit, it's really effective. For 1972, these are really good practical effects. And there's one particular scene of a beating that is pretty brutal even today. What I really liked about this film is the fact that it's also a mystery. There's a lot of twists and turns, and as you're going along with the detective and the reporter, you're starting to unravel the story along with them. And I thought I had it figured out at one point, but it totally threw me for a loop, especially by the third act. The cinematography, as always in a Fulci film, is gorgeous. The soundtrack is great. Overall, Lucio Fulci's Don't Torture a Duckling is a gem of a film. It's one of those films that gets forgotten, and it's one that I'm definitely going to add into rotation with the rest of my horror collection. It's definitely underrated, and out of the Fulci films I've seen so far, this is definitely my favorite, and it's one that I'd revisit more than the others. Don't Torture a Duckling is an instant classic, and this is the very best of the Giallo subgenre. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for coming by, and I'll see you all next time.